Hello.
What is it? Oh, you left?
Yeah.
You just got the notification. Just let them know that, hey,
Alright, let me get chat there. Oh, wait, I know what it's gonna do to me. Don't mind me as I fiddle with this.
you want to close that curtain.
There we go. Hey, Jordan.
Close the curtain.
What?
The curtain.
What's wrong with the curtain?
Close it. Honey, it looks like a white sheet sitting in front of the camera.
Okay.
I'm trying to be rude. I'm being serious.
Yeah, that's natural light.
It's different. It's
Vitamin
a
D.
reflection of light. Like you are white.
My power has been flickering, so I will warn anyone that's watching currently that if it does flicker and the stream keeps getting messed up, I might have to postpone it to tomorrow, but we'll see. There we go. I'm letting people join in right now while I'm doing some research here, really quick.
Vitamin D, not to mention a lower electric bill.
Yeah. Facts, right there.
Come back.
We gotta head backwards real quick. Cool. I'm not worried about the rappel right now. I need Mauville. You. I need Rock Smash so I can proceed. My fiance is playing a ROM. What is it called? Dire. It's Dire something.
No,
Or
dark something. I don't know.
Dark Rising. That's it. Pokemon Dark Rising. Oh, Swalot. Let's go. Forgot I had it. Alright, I have pulled up what Pokemon I can find on each route, and I may decide on different Pokemon, but we're gonna see if there's anybody worth teaching Rock Smash to, and if not, I will pick something. Have I picked up a Geodude? Doubt it. No, but I have you. See if you do. Aeron will learn Rock Smash. It might not. We'll see. Okay. We're alright. We're okay here.
What the fuck is this? Kappa?
Come on. Alright, just in case I have to... I have it up, though. We were... Let's head back up this way. What level am I? I think we're worth trying the wind straights now. Retry. Grab a Baja Blast. Talo. I hope your Saturday has been going great, guys. I had work earlier this morning, but other than that, went to go grab a pizza and enjoying some video games. Zigzagoon. Breloom. Forgot I got a fighting type now. Let's go. Nice. Now I can take out a Roselia easy. Well, I'll just get that HP back. Oh yeah, we're switching. Shroomish. Ugh. I couldn't even beat her the last time, so here we go. Final win straight. Meditate. Oh, you bitch. Delaying the inevitable. I get an item from one of them. Probably the mother or the sister. Macho Brace. There we go. Could probably give that to Breloom, honestly. Oh. Not that. Why does it give you the option to use it? Oh yeah, you can fight these two. Oh, looky there. Her name's Gabby. Oh, this is perfect. No. Because they asked for stupid answers. You're battling yourself. Yeah, pretty much. I think this is like the only game that my name is ever like mentioned in. Hey, at least it's 3rd gen. Oh, we don't want to battle you, but since you're already paralyzed, you can't do anything else to me. Toodles. That's true. She is all caps. The trainer I battled, whose name was also Gabby. Oh, I got plenty of those. Good, you need to catch up to those two. Fight me. yeah, I can't go there yet. Need like the desert goggles or whatever. You won't cry if you lose. Boy, you about to cry then. Yeah, you're gonna cry. Talo, no thanks. You're gonna try and land a critical hit. If Xbox is making a handheld, I'd like to see it. If they are, that's pretty sick. Well, since the Nintendo Switch is the best-selling system since the PlayStation 2, you kind of have to sit and ponder. Why is the system that's not as advanced as ours selling more than we are? That's the aspect of Nintendo. Thought outside of the box. Yeah, exactly. That is the precise, yeah. Let's see what we can find. Probably nothing I'm looking for. Oh, something I'm looking for. Let me see here. Which one would I like to use? I'm seeing if I want a Mag Cargo versus Camerupt. Yeah, someone says this one's handy. We'll just stick with this one. You're fire type. We need to switch here. I might take you out. I don't want to take it out completely. Let's see what I do. That works. Kinda wish it would have poisoned it, but that's fine. I know there's poison gas, but I'll give this a whirl. Alright, cool. Welcome to the team. What do you have? Rossberry. Nice. You're gonna need experience, my friend. And we need to heal you. Well, cool. Got me a fire type. That'll work just as well. I'll have to get that game, but yeah, I could play Paper Mario. Nah, just stay in. I know it's a Geodude. Oh, he's playing a video. That's why I'm getting feedback. Okay. Oh, God. Don't remind me. People just randomly add themselves onto your phone. Take it! Here's my number! I don't want it! Machop, huh? Don't buy it. I know they have it on the Switch. I'm aiming to get more Switch games in my library, and that's one of them. Yeah, let's switch. Can't go there yet. Coughing. That's a tanky one. Debating on if I want it or not. Nah. Maybe a different playthrough. I've never used one on my team, but I know they're tanks. Quit tempting me. I can't even take 5 steps to get out of here. There's a Numel. See, this is what you'll evolve into. Eventually. But right now, you need to get good. Because Swalot's gonna kick your butt. Old Mel. Yes. I love that analogy. Let's... No. I don't have any heals for it, and I'm not gonna kill it. I also heard Zelda might be coming to Universal. Zelda? Nice. I would love to meet up with Link, or find, like, a Hyrule shield. I shouldn't have brought you out. It's okay. We'll just live with what decisions I've made. You're not gonna do anything. Just live with what decisions you made and switch. I'm already paralyzed. Fight me. Gentle nature. Hold on 1 second. Fix this. There. That way you can read the whole screen now. Now, why would you do that? Trying to see how that looks. We'll try that. Yeah, it was bothering the crap out of me. Thank you. I hope that's a little bit better for you guys. I'm looking at that and I'm like, God, that looks terrible. Gotta fix that. Pecha Berry. You caught a fire type? Where'd you catch a coughing? Good stuff. Now I need you. Let's go to Swalot. Oh, there'll be other Pokemon games I play. I just need to find a way to get my DS to capture card. I love how you're trying to poison me when I'm a poison type and I'm already paralyzed. Joke's on you, bub. Okay. Have we even battled? How much do you think I've toughened my Pokemon, bub? Well, that's easy. What'd you say? Oh, I know. There will be plenty of Pokemon games to play. Ugh. I just want to find a capture card for one of my 3DS systems. Oh, I'd have to jailbreak the Switch.
No, the home Switch.
Oh yeah, Super Mario games are guaranteed. Back to Swalot. This next gym is definitely not going to be for Breloom, so we'll see if that Pokemon stays on my team as well. You really gonna splash? And you're gonna use a super potion on it. Jeez. I know I have Mario 3D All-Stars coming in the mail, so there's a Mario game I'll be playing. I'm gonna need to get to the next town soon. Yoink. Makuhita. Yeah, I'm better off with Marshtomp. Okay. Oh yeah, this is the other part of that area you can't access yet. And you're making a base. I think. Yeah, it's pretty much a base. Ooh, berries. There's a hillside I can use my mock bike for. There's a raspberry. Heck yeah, I want more raspberries. Orange berries. Like right now, I will say, if I do end up beating this game, I really want to play 4th gen, like DS 4th gen, like Pokemon Platinum or something. Oh, cool. Heal up. A Wingull. Just trying to get this Breloom some XP. God. Now I have to switch. Let's try it. Same level. Okay. It does a little bit. We need to gain some levels so that I can do a little bit more damage. Like, that was ridiculous. DK Oldies. I used to watch DK Oldies until I seen what all people usually get from stuff from him have gotten. Yeah. It's just turned into a mess. I do watch, there's a couple of video game tubers I watch. I watch, Chase for the Right Price or something like that. I like watching them. Makes me dream that one day maybe I will find a decent collection, but that'll be in the future. So, Swalot, save me. Forgot I healed up so I can use my moves as I want again. Oh yes, I love this. Spinda, yeah. Yeah, I need a soot bag so I can catch some of this stuff. Because I think you can get items for the soot you collect. Ground type. Mega Drain! You don't get the dragon type until I think the next evolution. Or the final one. I think it's the next one though. I used one of these on my teams when I played second time through X and Y. It was my Pokemon X. That was one of my beloved save files. I started with a Chestnut on that one, and that was a great choice. I started with Fennekin first on Pokemon Y. I like the Yveltals. Look better. But Xerneas is pretty cool though. I was gonna say, is this a triple battle? Oh, another video game YouTuber I watch is Adam Koralik. I like watching his videos. Yeah, I think you're a ground type. So we'll go against you first. Yep. And I did a headbutt. Yeah, down we go. You overwrote gold. My childhood Feraligatr clone, of which I still have, came from that. Ooh, Feraligatr is one of my favorites. We're gonna double team now. Well, tag team. Go against each one. I made some mistakes in that save, though, including wasting the Master Ball on a Doduo, defeating or running from Sudowoodo, and saving afterward, and I forgot what else. I feel you on that one. I definitely try to catch that Sudowoodo. Oh, not the self-destruct. It didn't even have that much HP, and it did that much damage. Jeez. Ninjask. Numel's not ready yet. I didn't think so. Worth a shot. Oh, Breloom swept it though. And lost it at some point. I intend to teach it better moves and raise it to level 100. It was 94 as of the cloning. Well, that's not bad. 94 is not too bad. So it was just shy 6 levels. Well, let's Mega Drain you. Can at least heal you back up. Slightly. Hydro Pump, Surf, Ice Pump, and Whirlpool. Yeah, that sounds about like mine. That's about what I ran on my Feraligatr.
That's what I'm here for.
I may replace Hydro Pump and Whirlpool with Earthquake and Iron Tail or something. Definitely the Earthquake for the Whirlpool for sure. Hydro Pump, that's just a 5 move. It's alright. when it hits, but it's like, do I really need something that tanky? I guess it depends on the person, but that was my first playthrough, and that was my first for alligators move pool, just about, so I understand. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. No redundant attacks. Attack 14, defense 15, speed 0, and special. Yeah, that sounds about that's about right for alligator. Their speeds are nothing to talk about, but they're overall pretty decent otherwise. Last grass piece. Switching. Maybe not. Let's switch to Swallow. Pika Sav running. Oh. Understood on that one. Aw, sunlight. Great. I could use some. Phew, magnitude. Alright. Ugh. Damn your phone numbers. The shiny Bellsprout. Oh crap, 10 for all 4 stats. That's pretty good. Pokeseer information is gone because I transferred it to Red, Blue, Yellow to teach it a TM. Which it no longer even knows. Felt. Crap. I just know I caught it at level 10 on Route 24. I forget which day part. Oh, understood. Let's see here. My repels are here. I remember that the date was 2004-10-2006, but it obviously doesn't record that. Yeah. think I was playing it in GB Tower and Stadium 2 on a 20-inch Sanyo CRT television, and we regret tossing those TVs out to this day still. Because now gamers like us need those the most, those TVs the most. Coughings are ruthless, man. Just like Geodudes. Ugh. I just don't want another Pokemon to go out like that. Paralyzed it. Don't know what good that's gonna do. That smogged me. My current CRT set is a Sony Trinitron KV20S10. September 94. Damn. Your TV's 2 months older than me. Oh, Craigslist back in the day. Yeah, getting a CRT TV is a retro gamer's must-need or anymore. Because otherwise, getting it on an HDMI TV is somewhat of a nightmare. There's the soot sack. I had to resolder the AV input jacks. The antenna cable input has a weak connection, but the 2021 digital transition for low power television stations rendered it mostly useless. Yeah, I kind of figured when it went all digital and cables pretty much been obsolete, screwed it. Yeah, the AV input's your best bet. But hey, it works for your systems and that's perfectly fine. I don't even have an old TV for my systems. I kind of have to hope that they're decent looking on my new TVs. Okay, so I need a berry. It probably does. Poisoning. Not check tag. Damn it. The check tag is the most useless. Here that still hadn't gone digital was a Franken FM station. Hey, something's better than nothing. It never returned to the air in any form, even though it had a construction permit for a digital signal. Damn. I don't know what good it'll do. Nope. Level 20, let's go. Fire type's catching up. Double team. Alright. We're definitely putting that repel back on. know there's an item here. Let's reset the soot. Oof. Guess not until we go into a Pokemon Center, but that's alright. Oh, damn. I'm just looking to see. Can't make glass with this. 166 is the number of steps you'll need to walk for me to make you a blue flute. Okay. I'll be back. And just like that, soot reset. But my repels are never enough. I'll need to go to the next town to get a repel. Okay, get out of the grass. Flying type. Skarmory at that. Nice. I love Skarmory, even though it doesn't have an evolution. Kinda wish it did. We'll Mega Drain this Meryl, but we're gonna switch. I don't really have a lot. What's he playing? Escape from Tarkov. That's my fiance's go-to game right now. That game's... I've tried a military sim. It was Gray Zone Warfare. I like it. That one's in early stages, but it's just not... It's not something for me. Realistic? Yes. 100% awesome. Okay, I can hit it with a Mach Punch. I'm alright with that. That might take out the Swalot. Okay. Of course you flinched. Oh boy. He ain't right. I didn't mean it in a bad way. There we go. Lombre down. So close to... I know, it's Steel type. They each got 2 Pokemon, don't they? Swellow. Okay. Body Slam, that's perfect. No, not Mach Punch. Not the double team. Someone's move had to make contact. Heal me. Well, I caught Breloom up with the team. There we go. Now Numel just needs to catch up. We definitely need some items. Definitely some great balls. I could order from DK Oldies and then clean out and fix what may or may not be cleaned out or fixed from what I hear from what they do or don't do. Which, I mean, would be fine, but if you're going to charge an arm and a leg, it had better be done the way I would thoroughly do it. So I'll look into it. I'll look and see if there's something I could try out. Or super repels. I want. There we go. That should be good. Yeah, that's a thought. A DK oldie system. That's not a bad idea. Getting the brain gears moving there. Alright. So. What do you want? You're the move tutor. Okay. So for a heart scale. I do have a heart scale, bub, but nothing I want yet. They have special machine to remove scratches from game discs. Yeah, my one video game place has a disc resurfacer. Guys, like, bring in as many discs as you want, and it's $1 a disc to resurface. That's not bad. When I bought a couple games, I bought 2 PlayStation 2 games. One was Kingdom Hearts, and one was a hunting game. And he resurfaced them, and he was like, hey, if you ever want games that you want resurfaced or CDs or anything that's disc-related resurfaced, it's $1 a disc. I was like, okay, that's actually pretty sick. Oh, this is the... Isn't this the ninja guy? No. It's the Fossil Maniac. Thanks, bub. Appreciate it. I used to have a disc resurfacer way back in the day. But it died finally after so much use. Oh, that's because this is Fall Arbor, not Lava Ridge. They have special machine. Isn't this a scientist? No, that's Lynette. No? I don't know. I ought to go this way. There's Roar, just because. I know there's a couple people that'll fight me right here. At least I'm healed up now. I don't have an electric type. Why are you using this? can sell that. I don't use any of the special anything. There's like guard spec and all that. Magikarp. At least it's a Goldeen and not just 3 Magikarps. Now you got me thinking on DK Oldies. I know we'll get through this battle. Let's see. Nintendo. I'm kind of afraid if I did get my first Wii U to get it from DK Oldies. I want systems. Oh boy. So the red 3DS I have, I can sell for $240. $2DS out of stock, out of stock. That's tragic. I love a 2DS. Got my crystal red one up there. They don't have a lot of 3DSs in stock. Tragic. Go back, go back. Nintendo. Let's look at a Wii U. 200 for a Wii U. That's a gamble. I know it doesn't have a big library, so I know probably collecting for Wii U is pretty nice. It didn't live long enough. I didn't really like the hand controller, nor did I really have a want or need for a Wii U ever. But here we are, the only Nintendo console I don't have. Just like the only, I think, handheld I don't have is a Nintendo DSi or DSi XL. Nothing wrong with it, I just don't have them. Wii U. Let's look at Game Boys. Excuse me, had to sneeze there. So, mainly they want $100 for a Game Boy. There's a couple that are priced at $150, which is ridiculous for a Dandelion Game Boy Color or Atomic Purple. Do you have an Atari Jaguar? No. I did see one at a thrift market a couple years back. It was just a console. There was maybe a couple games there. They didn't have a TV that I could test the system with. They wanted like $800 to $1,000 for it. And I'm just sitting there like, I'm not going to pay this money if you don't have a TV to test the system with. So I passed up on that. I do and I don't regret it because A, I wasn't fronting that money without being able to make sure it worked. And B, it's just like, are you crazy? So Game Boy systems, I mean, they have a couple. Let's look at GBA. Systems. $130 for Game Boy Advance, and I can get it cheaper on eBay. Oh boy. I'm looking at the special edition systems to see maybe, like, there's a Toys R Us exclusive GBA. I would definitely consider that. There's a Game Boy Micro, but they want $200 for that. Crazy. Let's look at regular DSs. I have quite a few DS systems, but see if they got any DSIs. They got Ice Blue, $100. I feel like they could be like $50 on eBay. A couple DS Lights. Oh, there's a dark blue DS Fat. That's a thought, but I don't know too much about those systems going into them, but I think they're decent enough, like the original DS and the DS Lite, that it might be okay that I finagle in them, maybe, in the future. What have we got here? Oh, DSi XL out of stock. Tragic. So the only DSi they have is a white one, matte blue, pink, which I won't touch with a 10-foot pole, and a blue. Okay. I might think about that, actually. Did you really use Mega Drain on a Breloom? I think my complete in box 20th anniversary Game Boy Micro is worth. Yeah, if it's complete in box, it's at least worth that, if not more. Guaranteed. I've only seen the boxes when they were in the displays when they were released in 05, 06. So, yeah, those are pretty good. All right, Numel, time to shine. So there's a thought. Let's see here. I don't want a Wii. I have 2 Wii systems. Super Nintendo. $235 for a Super Nintendo. Oh boy. How about an entertainment system? What do we got here? Those are some really good deals, actually, for the original Nintendo. Are they on the downswing? $100 ain't bad. The original Nintendo Entertainment System. That'd be in my favor, because I originally started collecting for them. They jacked up in price in the mid-2010s. And I'm wondering if they're on the downswing. I have a lot of original Nintendo games. Nintendo 64. So they got Fire Orange. Oh, they got the Great Purple. It's acceptable. The Funtastic series. I don't want to get all of the Nintendo 64s. I mean, I would if I had the room, but if I had to get an extra one, it would definitely be the Funtastic Grape one. It just, the color I've seen it in so many times, it's beautiful. What Switch systems do they have? I hit Switch, hello. Just that. There's the Animal Crossing one. Gray controllers. Nothing. Sega. Oh, there's Master System. Hello. Do they have any Master Systems? That might be worth looking at. No, that is tragic, actually. Oh, I actually would have thought about getting a Master System. I think my Super Nintendo cost $40 for the control deck AC adapter from Vintage Stock in Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. Okay. Mine, when I got my Super Nintendo, which was in like 2015, it was, I want to say it was $70, but it was our retro game store that had them. So no Sega Master Systems. Tragic. They have any 32X ports. Getting a game for the 32X would be a miracle. There's three. No, there's two. No, there's three 32X games. WWF. Star Wars. It still has the address sticker on the bottom with a misspelling of the street name. This was 2006. Well, 2006 was a great time to be collecting video game systems because nobody really knew or cared at the time on collecting retro game systems. That was the time. Isaac, you were calling me at the wrong time, bub. Let's see. So, Game Gear. Let's take a look at Game Gears. $230. I might have a Game Gear, though. I think my fiance was right. He's like, I swear I saw one. I believe he did. A Game Gear. I believe I've had one, and I have one somewhere. And I need to change the capacitors on it. But these are like, this is what competed against Game Boy. It's now one of the 6 consoles connected to the aforementioned. Oh, hell yeah. You got a nice selection of 6, I reckon. And that being a Super Nintendo is pretty good. I was born in that year. 2006? I was 11 or 12 years old. Let's see. Sega Saturn. I do have that. I don't have many games. I think I got Japanese ported games. Controllers. Do you have any games? That's tragic. Alright, Dreamcast. Sonic Adventure. There's Shenmue. Aw, Shenmue's a good one, I've heard. Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64, Genesis 2, PSX, GCN. Trying to... What? You alright? Oh, okay. I thought my fiance was talking to me. Sonic Adventure 2 for the Dreamcast. They have a copy for $210. Oh my god. So, story time. When I bought my PlayStation 1 back in the day, this was 10 years ago, I reckon. I bought a game I wanted with it. Normally it'd be Twisted Metal, but they didn't have any copies at the time. So, I ended up getting the game everyone dubs as Metroidvania. And I haven't looked at prices for this game in years. Like, I'm honestly going to be honest with you. The only game I have on my PlayStation 1, and I haven't checked prices on it since I bought it. I think I bought it and the game was $50. There's Symphony of the Night right here. Oh, there you go. Now you can see it. There is Symphony of the Night. Even though it's a greatest hits game. Ooh. There it is. I need to work more on my PlayStation library as well, since this is the only game I have for it. Cousins played that system. I didn't yet. GCN. You're gonna have to remind me what GCN is again. I'm trying to think. There's TurboGrafx. And it ain't TurboGrafx 16, obviously. I have only 2 Black Label PlayStation games. Oh, GameCube. Okay. GameCube, that's very passable. That's actually what my... Whoops. I'm working on, obviously, going to be making the video, but my next video is going to be cleaning a GameCube. I have it all dried, I just need to put it back together. There's a rock smash area. Fight me. The Nintendo 64 and GameCube are my childhood consoles. The other 4 I obtained used. Heck yeah. I still have my childhood PlayStation 2 Slim, but I've had to buy others over the years because I did try to fix the disc or the laser mechanism, and even though I replaced it, it still didn't work right, but I still have the system, so I just sentimentally couldn't do it. But also, I might just try and refix it again with maybe a... I know I got a decent part, but maybe I'll just try with a different part, maybe. Wrong Pokemon to have out. I think my Super Nintendo was made in '95, judging by the interior motherboard revision date codes. That sounds about right, and it like you said, it depends on what it has internally, because it'll tell you essentially. Plus also what ages the system is, whether or not it has the sticker on it that tells you to turn off the console before you take the game out. I believe they ended up putting in a safety mechanism so that you couldn't take the game out until you turned off the system. It also used to have the power must be... Yep, there's the label, but it's gone. I would get a reproduction of it if I could. When will I upload it? I'm probably going to try and upload it sometime this week. The other reason I haven't... it's going to take a minute for that to finish is because I don't have a game for that system yet. So I ordered one. I ordered Harvest Moon. I ordered one of the Harvest Moon games for it. And a memory card so that I can test it to make sure it works. I have it, and obviously I could go through the startup screen and see the cool GameCube logo, but it doesn't really help testing when you don't have a game for it. The safety mechanism you mentioned was in the older revisions. Okay. I think I had one of my Super Nintendos did, because I had a first one, and then it just stopped working on me, and that's the one that's sitting up here and being kept safe. But the one that I used to play on, I think it's the one that has it. But I can't remember. One of them does. What did I miss here? Nintendo's warranty lookup tool told me its warranty expired on 2/22/97, telling me the original owner purchased in 96. 2/22/96. I was a year and a half old. When will you get a Wii U? Well, I want to get one that I can check the condition of the controller pad. That's the main reason I am iffy with buying one that I can't see pictures of, because I want to make sure the controller pad is actually in decent working condition and not in shambles. Because I've seen what some of those controller pads look like, and they look like they got dog stomped. My Nintendo came from eBay in 2016. I think it was manufactured in '87. I know my Nintendo, I believe mine's an '87 or an '89 model, if I remember right. I had one originally. I have it still. It's at my mom's in my closet. I know where it's at. There's a cable I have to replace on it, because otherwise it'll work fine. I've cleaned it before. I still have it. The one I have now, it works perfectly fine. I've disabled the 10NES chip. Like, I just pulled the leg out. I never broke the leg off. But it is yellowing and has been yellowed for years, and I'm debating on whether I want to retro bright it or not, because I know with retro brighting, yes, it'll look nice, but it'll weaken the plastic even more and make it brittle, even though it's already brittle to begin with. Oh, it came with the gray zapper. It wouldn't surprise me if the original owner obtained it in 1988. I boiled the 72-pin connector in 2020. You did good on that one. My pins were all fine. Like, there was no bends, there was no super extra wear. Like, my console was actually pretty solid, the one I got, and that was from a retro game store. When I had to get the replacement, that was, I want to say that was 2013, 2014 maybe. The first console I got, my grandma and my dad pitched in to help get that to me for Christmas in 2011, so I was 16. I was a junior in high school. That's why that first one's a little sentimental to me. My NES has some yellowing, but works fine. My Super Nintendo has no yellowing except near the controller ports. That's the same for mine. My Super Nintendo's fine. I think the controller part is starting to yellow a bit, but other than that, it's solid. This one, this one's actually in good shape too. It's still gray. Yeah, my Nintendo works like a champ. It's just yellow. That's from the, if I remember right, that's from the fire retardants they used back in the 80s. Unboxing a Wii U. If I find one boxed, sure, but if it comes with a box or if it wants to be upcharged because it comes with a box, I think I'll just stick with the system, but we'll see. It all really depends. I'd just be happy to own a Wii U to begin with. When will you get a Sega Master System? That was one thing I was looking on DK Oldies and they don't have any. I'd have to look and see price-wise what they go for, because talking about a Sega Master System, not a lot of people knew about those or had them. They mainly had like a Nintendo or an Atari. I know Sega was on the upswing near the late 80s, and that's when Genesis came and kicked butt. As to my old childhood for Alligator, I forgot to mention that I had apparently used a PV up on the hydro pump, so you got 6. Hey, one extra move on that can sometimes be a saving grace. Oh yeah, I would definitely do an unboxing video of any video game system I get. Even if it's just unboxing from the packaging that I got it in the mail with. I think it knew cut at one point. It was the HM. It was the HM. It was, but it wasn't. encounter. I'm good. Machop. The hell with it. Come on. Let's go Marsh Stomp. Oh, it really depends. It'll probably be a while on a lot of those systems. I kind of have to take my time with purchases and whatnot. Gotta make sure adult bills are paid too. It also had Pokerus at one point. I think a lot of my teams in Soul Silver had Pokerus too. Like, I know Jaguar's pretty expensive, and Odyssey goes for about, I want to say $200 to $300. The PlayStation 3, I don't know if they go for much, but really depends on if there's a game on PS3 I want to get my hands on. I don't know if DK Oldies would do a video on my orders. I think he's a little bit bigger than I am. They're going to Mount Chimney. Oh, come on. Always a damn Zubat.
I mean, he is sniffing Canada's asphalt.
Well. Yeah, the PlayStation 3, I might get one. I know I have a PlayStation 4 and it's just used as a DVD player. I have some games for it, but it's like, I never really played it, and that's why I didn't get a PlayStation 5. I'm like, I'm not spending all this money for it to just sit. I know my other systems, I switch them out and everything. But after PS2, I just kind of lost interest because the lack of backwards compatibility. Not really going with their... You are right. Not going with what their fan base is really wanting. I think Pokerus happened long before I even encountered a non-Gyarados shiny, despite it being rare. Ooh. Let's go, baby. What's up? I got a Swalot now. He has been trusty on my team. Chimecho run. I'm sick of Zubats. Now I know what. Super Repel. Let's not do that. My butt wants to get back up here so I can... see if there's anything up here. Heck yeah. A protein. I swear that's spelled differently, but it's... yeah, it could just be me. Nope, it's spelled right. I'm just not used to it being in all caps. There he is. Look at them diamonds. And a bold nature too. Nice. Anything over here? Yep. Random corners equals there's something fishy. Let's heal up. Glorious, my eyes. Glorious, I tell you. Alright, let me throw on a rappel here before I just go full-fledged into this soot so I can grab a blue flute. Yes, my big old dapper purple mustachio boy has evolved. You got off like literally as I had evolved him. I was like, man, he got off at the wrong time. Do I have enough soot for you? Blue. I believe that wakes you up from sleep. Which will come very much in handy. Yep. Sleeping. Let's go get some more soot. I don't know when they will. I think it all just depends on their inventory and what people send in or want to sell out of their collection and give to him. Gives me the Giuseppe vibes. Definitely the Giuseppe vibes. Hey, bada bing. The missing consoles. I know I have some space in some areas, but I think I'd have to get like another like shelf or something for them. Let's look at the soot bag. It'll tell me. Maybe. Where is it? I really have to go talk to him? Come on. $36. Lord. I'll just get more. Make sure I have more enough for... I'll give you more than 36, bub. We're gonna see what other flutes I can make that might be of help for me. Go back. Alright, let me look up the flute since it won't describe it and I'm not just making them willy-nilly. Okay. Yellow flute out of confusion, red flute out of infatuation. Black flute reduces the wild Pokemon encounter rate, increases the level of wild Pokemon by 1. Oh, that's for Pokemon or Mega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. White flute increases the wild Pokemon encounter rate. Okay. So, I definitely would take a yellow flute. I get sick of confusion. 186 is the number of steps. Okay. Let's get 186. Yeah. I definitely want a yellow flute, especially for the amount of times I get confused in this game. Why so many flutes? They just try to make it as helpful as possible. I think I read that black and white were for wild and Pokemon encounter rates. If you want to increase or decrease them. And in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, it'll increase your wild Pokemon level, I think, on one of them, and it'll decrease them on the other, I think. Something like that. I think a blue and a red, yeah, red, no, not red, a yellow flute will suffice enough. Swalot would walk into a deli and ask for Capicola. It's Capicola, but it's Gabagool. If you want me to say it like New York or New Jersey, Gabagool. Yes, I had enough. Perfect. That's all I wanted flute-wise. Alright, let's get the heck out of here. Oh yeah, Swalot's... He's actually a decent Pokemon. I know a lot of people like to overlook him, but he's actually pretty decent. I can't go there. Back a this away. Boo. There. Now we can go on this thing. Yes, I want to go up on the cable car. This music is amazing. Double battle. I have a Game Gear that needs capacitors replaced. I'd have to see how the screen is because it never turned on me in the first... Like, the screen would never turn on. The system would never turn on in the first place. 32X and Sega CD I never did get. They were obscure enough to me to where... I couldn't find them back in the day. And for internet-wise, I didn't want to get it at the time. Let's see. You need to switch. You're actually so close to catching up to the team now. No, in those those add-ons for the Genesis, I would consider getting them. But like, I just looked on DK Oldies and you can't find them. They're a little bit more obscure to get your hands on. Are you getting them? At this moment in time, monetarily, no. But in the future, probably. There's other systems I want to get my hands on before I get a 32X and Sega CD. Game Gear wise, I'll probably, if I find it, I will definitely look into buying a capacitor's kit and fixing it. Team Heaven or Sky. Yeah, based on the way this game is, yeah. Fire and water. I'd prefer like Heaven or Sky. Yeah, CD and 32X are very expensive, and to get the games are expensive, let alone the fact that they made the even more obscure games of 32X and CD games combined. So, to quote the Angry Video Game Nerd, if you own this pile of vomit and this piece of shit, you can meld the two together. Oh yeah, any video game system I'd get, I'd definitely make a video of the unboxing. You're the wrong Pokemon to have out. Poochyena. Oh yeah, Breloom, get your butt out here. Zubat. Nah, just stay out here, Marshtomp. Let's see, I think I left the website up for DK Oldies. Oh yeah, I left off on the Dreamcast. Genesis. Could definitely get a couple games. I know I want to get Altered Beast for Sega Genesis. I really want to try that game. Original Xbox, Xbox 360. Okay, let's look at PS2. See if I can find any fat systems. $219 and I can get them for 120 bucks. Never mind. DK Oldies, get off my screen. Max. Music is king. It's just something about those horns, man. The trumpets. You would sand attack me, you little wuss. Your efforts are futile. Yes. OP and already evolving it. I hope you get a better move than Water Gun soon. That was great when you were a Mudkip. We're at level 30. You're still running Water Gun. Use a super potion. Like you're a gym leader. It will get you nowhere. Quit using them. Just take the death. Hanging on by a thread. Thank you. Zubat. Why do you have a Zubat on your team? Numel, just because. Can't use magnitude on you. Burned you. Down we go. I at least remember to remove the meteorite. I think there was one time I forgot to completely remove it altogether. It wasn't this playthrough, it was years ago. Well, that's okay. Yes, that did require some backtracking, and I regretted it terribly. It is a thing. If you don't get that meteorite, you will have to backtrack. And that was a whole bunch of regret on my end. Something I'll never forget to do now. Wow, that was great. One hit. Love it. Boom. Not my accuracy, please. Ah, damn it. Yes. You're the one that wanted to battle me in the first place. Shouldn't leave you bitter, bub. What we got? Ooh. Oh, that's such a letdown. I already have a fighting type, and this is an evolution. A trade evolution. Tragic. Boink. The heck are you doing down here? Fight me. Don't question me. Just fight me. Level 25, you're getting so much closer, Numal. Yeah, I'll take away Growl for focus energy. Sure. Yes, switch to Marshtomp. Let's go to Swalot. Giuseppe. I'm glad the weather has been on my side through this stream right now. It flickered earlier before I was going to start streaming. I'm like, oh, I don't want to cancel this. You were going to stop me from going where I need to go, bud? I don't think so. Do you have a UPS? Remind me. What is that again? I'm brain mush after work this week. Oddish. Oh, someone's got an Oddish. Let's just keep Swalot in. Swalot has come in handy for the grass poison combo types. Them diamonds are untouched. Swablu. Ooh. Tempting. That might, if I can find one, I may make that a teammate. Flying normal to start, and then it turns to flying dragon. Uneripteral. I do have one. And it does have power surge and all that protection on it, and it does have a backup battery for a couple minutes so I can properly shut down the PC. My old roommate had given it to me, and I appreciate it because the power has went out a couple times this year where it would have probably screwed up my PC in one way or another. You ain't singing me out. Damn it. Blue flute. I need that blue flute right now. Use it. Yes. Yeah, I believe the battery has enough time for like 30 to 45 minutes so that you can properly shut down your PC, and or if you need to finish off a stream, it'll give you a little bit leeway time. I love it. It's a lifesaver, I will say that much. Oh yeah, Nintendo and Super Nintendo are definitely going to be cleaning videos I do. I will say, I did clean my Nintendo a few years back when I first moved here, so that was like 3 years ago. So I probably won't clean it for a minute just because it probably hasn't accumulated too much dust. But I might, maybe sooner rather than later. Now the Super Nintendo, that probably needs a cleaning. Plus I've been using it the last few months with my Super Game Boy so I can play my, well, from gold, silver, gold, silver to red, blue, yellow on it. I don't have the, Super Game Boy 2 so that I can play Crystal. I have been, for months, looking at the Game Boy player for the GameCube. And I can get the bottom adapter for like 50, 60 bucks fine. It's the disc. And I know it's expensive because it's hard to come by. But also when you combine them, it's like $200. And I'm like, I just want to play my old games. And that's why I have this GB operator so that I can play them. I know it's not on my TV, but I probably eventually will get my hands on a Game Boy player. Or modify a Game Boy to go on the TV that goes from the Advance all the way back, but maybe. It's a video idea. Braylon, you need to get out. Numel, have you had issues with alkaline battery leakage in your Game Boy systems? Not since I've owned them. When I have cleaned them, there's been a lot of battery leakage. I have had to fix corrosion. White vinegar has always been my friend. And now with the advanced technologies, I get to see if people re-nickeling some of the battery port springs. It's actually pretty cool, and I might look into that. But usually when there's my systems, like what I keep in my drawer here, a lot of them don't have their batteries in because I don't want to have that happen when I've already cleaned them for that, and am trying to prevent further damage to my poor Game Boys. Now, like this one, like I modded this. This was like the last video I made 3 years ago modding this. It does have batteries, but that's because I play it. Oh, now you don't want to turn on. Whoa. My modded system don't want to turn on right now. Batteries might be dead. Well, we're just going to remove those right now. I might fiddle and see if they still have juice to them. Alright, we'll worry about that in a little bit. Keep those out of the system for right now. Mudshot 2, Magnemite. But I remember I modded this years ago. This was one of the first mods I did. Backlight Bivert mod. You can faintly see it. That's it. This was one of the first mods you could do for your Game Boys back in like 2015, 2016. And it was kind of a butt to do because you had to work around the ribbon cable on the screen and there wasn't a lot of room, so you had potential of cutting the ribbon and screwing up your system. But that made perfect for when you finally did get the upgrades for the DMG to where you can just replace the whole front motherboard altogether. Oh no. Oops, I did it again. One of my DMGs does have it. So I might need to do a cleaning on one of my DMGs. I know I've done a DMG cleaning video, but it might be something like I can casually do on a live stream. So I might... This DMG might be perfect to work on. This was one of the first different system I got back in the day. I got it at my retro game store and it was like... I want to say this was $20 15 years ago. Now they go for a lot. Yeah, none of my... Might need to clean that a little bit. Do that, DMG. That's a red one. What about you? Oh, this was my original DMG. I had reshelled it because the original shell was done. It was done. Let's see here. Have you had issues? I got the Game Boy Player later the same month as my GameCube. Oh, you got it new too. Nice. I've had decent luck with that, probably because I always did what the manual said regarding that. Yeah, a lot of people have left batteries in, like there's some in here, and I'm just gonna get them out of here. So I prevent what I just did to that DMG. I have white vinegar, so I should be okay. I think the only change I've ever made to this DMG, though, is instead of the normal slightly darker gray screen, I made it black. Whoa. There's another copy of Leaf Green I have. I got 2 copies of Leaf Green here. Take these out and check these. Oh, I'm like, I see wires in this. This is when you could put in a front light. That was a mod thing you used to be able to do, and this was a front lit screen. So, I can probably modify this Game Boy as well. I might not. This one's sentimental to me. I got them in July 2003. God. You got into collecting way before me. And you have quite the selection. I think these were batteries that came with it. Best if installed by December of 2025. That's what these Kirkland say. I got a couple more months. Aw, this one was front lit too. I'm gonna have to fix some of these because that mod is, how do I put this? Abysmal. I hate it. I really do. Oh, no way. Did this have... No. Okay. I have a lot of... I think I have all of the DMG Play It Loud colors. I think that's why I have so many DMGs. What else do I got? Target... What the heck? Target Edition GBA. And it still has its battery cover, too. The only thing that's missing on it was a serial sticker when I bought it. I think that's why I looked at the Toys R Us one, because I have Target. I'm like, I might as well get Toys R Us. Well, I got 2... Well, not 2. This one's just cleaning the button, but I got a system I can clean on stream in the future. Alright. Back to playing Emerald here. You would stun spore me. It's March right now. It sure is. St. Patrick's Day's 2 days. Ember your butt and tackle. See those pads there that have the 3 steps on them? Those are ones that you can probably use your acro bike on, so you can go back up and down the mountain. So you don't have to keep going through the cave, going back up, that sort of thing.
Oh, God, yeah. Yeah, there you go, mustard.
No, just staying. We're going to headbutt. Ugh, you would double team. Yeah, that's my red one. We'll claim that. If you don't do too much damage to me. Yes, okay. Because with the mock bike, I keep bumping into things. That's true. The mock bike, I like it,
Saltine crackers?
but I know the acro bike probably is more useful than the mock bike, but... Laveridge Town, here we are.
Honey mustard, barbecue flavor.
Honey
There's
mu-
like 4 or 5 different flavors for them.
Oh, what are you talking about? Barbecue? Ooh. 'Tis barbecue season.
Go back to my jail time. You take a pack of ramen noodles.
I'm in the
it
sand.
laced up.
Oh, and another thing I can do on a live stream is figure out why this won't turn on or off.
Well, I'm too far behind on child support.
Let's see here. And I do have the other one I modified too.
It used to count as a felony. Now it's just a misdemeanor.
This was the other one I modified that is based off of Castlevania. I love this thing. Wow.
Well, here you get jail time. Your child support doesn't stop, so it keeps adding.
This one wants to give me issues.
You have to pay 20% of it before you can get it.
Its batteries are fine.
Jail, they're going to give you 4 weeks to get a job and start
Might need to
supplying
check and see maybe if it's the batteries. And if not, I might have to go in here too. What am I doing? That one. That one. No. This one's starting to be no good. Toss them. Just try this.
I don't know, I thought jail wasn't that bad personally.
Just something where
Depends on how you look at it.
check the continuity of all the batteries. So, I gotta test this system too, so both my modded systems might need a little work. And then remember how I was talking about 2DS systems? I had the blue one I had unboxed. This is the red counterpart. They also, for Japan, for the 20th anniversary of Pokemon, made like red, green, blue, yellow, because they made all the... Getting a green one is something I've thought about, but at the same time they're Japanese. I'd have to like jailbreak them so I could get it to English, or I wonder if you could make it English. I don't know. But I do love me a 2DS. It's pretty much the Game Boy DS. Alright, Laveridge. Do-do-do. How the heck do I talk to you? Can I not talk to you? Oh. It would help if I... Oh, I got a charcoal. That'll be great for Numel. Oh, the herb shop. I'm good. But I will definitely give that charcoal to Numel. Oh, right. I gave him an item. The experience share. Let's wait until we're leveled up before I give the charcoal. I'm glad I visited that shop. Now what do you got? Or tell me. Warming an egg in the hot springs. This is what she told me. She left 2 Pokemon with the daycare and they discovered that egg. Well, yes. Generally, yeah. Alright. Let's go against the gym leader. Now we need to get Breloom the heck out of here. I'm going to switch in Swalot to get a level. And Numel still has to catch up on levels. 4th gym. Let's go. There she is right there. So many options. I was waiting for that. Slugma and a Numel. These are like the only 2 fire types you can catch other than the starter, so take your pick or choose wisely. Okay, we are going to sludge you, and we're just gonna mud shot you.
This will stay up the entire time. No, it's just how
There's
it goes.
level 28. That was easy enough. Did you really just use a fire type move on a water type?
He'll be up till later. Last time that he done this for you all back when like the ice storm was coming through, I think for us. He screamed from 7 o'clock.
Hey, I poisoned something, finally.
And then the bot took over from there.
Level 26. So close, buddy. What level is it? Watch him evolve as soon as I try to look right now.
Because this storm's like right next to him.
Nope.
It's right at the best time for him.
Numel. If I could spell it. Pokemon. Pokemon. Level 33. Maxie's a cheater. He got a camera up at level 25.
I'm just more worried about the
Kecleon. Sludge. Yes! Poison that. Because he's going to try and... yeah. Body slam. Swalot's coming in handy, I will say that much. That was a great suggestion for a teammate. Regardless if he's temporary or not. We'll see.
Let's put it this way. What little gust we had earlier, like 30, 35, it was this morning, a little bit here and there. The barn behind my house is ripped off like 7 sheets of tin.
Oh, is it? Oh, wow. The wind's been pretty rough and it's been ripping sheets of tin off of close by barn to us. That's a little scary. Winds have been pretty good around here. Magnitude 6. Listen, I'm talking about tornadoes, not earthquakes.
Are you on here, Alex, or already in a race?
Don't mind him. He's playing Escape from Tarkov.
I'll join you for one if you don't care. I gotta get scav kills in Shoreline because I can start making.
I'm one of those people that likes to battle everybody in the gym. So So I will go through every aisle I can just to battle people, but also until I find the gym leader. Because when it comes to these mazes, it's like, well...
I gotta bullshit M4 mate for this. My MLA force gun is 99.
Man, I'm poisoning people left, right, and center. Let's go.
With the rebirth recoil 54.
So close.
It don't have ergo. It don't got ergo, but it don't got ergo, but I'm gonna hit you. It don't matter how far you are.
Oh, I can't go over there. Let's go to this one. You'd better be getting tired now. Do what? Tired of what?
Yeah, this here ain't like I said. I'm just aiming for them kills. After that, I'm dipping. I'm not setting in a raid. Once I get these next three, I'm out.
Meditate. I like how it stays out of the realm of just strictly fire type in this gym. Bitch move. That and protect. Get on my nerves.
Yeah, you can make them in a hideout, so people don't worry about it.
I poison you.
Yeah,
Confusion. Oh, shoot.
Yeah, it takes a good bit of material though to do it. 4 meds, 2 of the tourniquets, and 1 aluminum strength makes 2 grizzlies in an hour and 7 minutes. Every time I lose a couple, I go in there and buy the stuff because the meds ain't that expensive. It just takes 2 bits of money to go from 30,000 and then eat the 4. 2 at a time, but yeah.
Ooh.
Cheese run for fucking 20 of them for 6 grand. Let that.
You would hang on with nothing left. Luckily, I think the poison will do the finishing job for me.
You just taught me something. I didn't even realize that.
Another slugma. Yeah, switch out. I gotta change up here. Marsh stomp.
That's the reason why I take the meds when I see them too.
I haven't been trying to use Marsh stomp too much, so I don't use up all my water moves. Since all he's learned right now is water gun.
And I don't think it has to be 100% cheese block. If you find one of those scabs,
Yoink. Back at the start. Okay. Need to go a different route, obviously.
It's coming into Montgomery now. Probably gonna skim by you. The nighttime's the worst time.
Did I try this one?
Until he touch.
No.
Well, if it's looks like it's moving, if it's don't look like it's moving, it's coming at you. So
Okay.
if you can see, you're better off.
Zombieville, USA. That's a new one.
Like you turn around and there it is.
I don't have
No,
many options. I did try that one, so let's try this
bad,
one.
But if it's moving,
And it goes nowhere.
it's out of way from it. It's stationary. It's bad. I'm half tempted to just call my boss and say, hey, I'll see you like Tuesday or Wednesday this week. Why is that? Because I'm gonna go down there and make me some money removing trees in Alabama.
Okay, I don't think I've been here. Son of a... Please? Oh, thank you, Jesus. Okay.
You shoot me in the butt.
Okay. We're gonna switch Marsh Stomp out front. And we're gonna heal up Swalot real quick.
Still on rest, Mr. Nice Guy?
Super Potion.
Oh, I didn't hear him.
Okay. Do 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 do. Numel. Alright, Marsh Stomp. 5th gym. Oh, next gym is going against our own dad, Norman. We're gonna have to go back to Petalburg. Which means I probably will have surf very soon.
What? The rush? I think it and the rush is too big. It is.
A hyper potion. That's a little overkill, don't you think?
Avalon's actually pretty good. Good, decent bit of room. Ooh, one of them little weekend travel cases you can put my money in.
Camera up. No, I'm not switching out. Mudshot. Phew. Dropped your speed. Attract. Bruh. Fuck. Oh, come on. Yes. I have one more Pokemon to go up against her. Let's go. What she got in her slave?
Not trying to, like, it's weird to see these storm chasers out.
Torkoal.
There's never a soul on the road.
This is another 3rd gen Pokemon. It doesn't evolve, but I think it's a decent Pokemon. Or at least in later generations it is, but it's tanky. Oh shoot, I'm glad I'm using Mudshot. My water type moves won't be as effective with the sunlight. Yeah. It don't evolve. Phew. Pack a punch though. This is her ace because he's a level above mine. Did you get the red flute? I forget. No, I didn't. Of course I didn't get the red flute. The one time I choose not to. I might go back and get it though. I got the yellow and the blue flute. I chose to not get the red flute. Maybe I should go back and get it, but we'll see. I don't think too many Pokemon use Attract, but I'm just shocked that Camerupt had it. Overheat. Okay, that'll be good for Numel. Well, we just beat Flannery, so we're halfway through the gyms. Brendan, where the hell did you come from? I was in that building, you weren't there. Well, I just got my desert goggles. Now I can catch a Trapinch if I want to use one on my team.
Just know you're gonna be by yourself.
And that's a ground dragon type. I already have a ground type, so that's kind of why I'm like, I don't know if I'll use it on this game. But I know I'll probably play like one of the main series and then the remake. Like I'm playing Emerald right now, so I'll either play Ruby or Sapphire, and I might use one.
If I ain't got an extract, then I won't care. I just want to get completed.
I'll probably play like red or blue, and then play yellow, silver or gold, play crystal, that sort of thing. And I will play remakes too, like fire red or leaf green. I just won't play both. We're gonna save here. Alrighty, guys. I'm going to get off. I will say for streaming again this week, I'm unsure just due to my schedule being random throughout. Like I get a weekly schedule, so I sometimes will get it on Saturdays, but mostly I'll get them on Sundays. So I will try to keep you all posted as to when I can stream again this week. It sounds like I'll continue playing some Pokemon Emerald since you guys are enjoying it, but I will say in the future, within the next probably next weekend maybe, I might start opening up some of my current systems to play. Or not to play, to clean out and to see what's going on with them. Like this was throwing a weird screen. My purple backlit pocket won't even turn on. This has some battery corrosion, so I just need to clean the battery terminals and check out the motherboards. And this one, I just need to open it up to clean the D-pad. I think that's all I need to do with this, so this one won't be too major. But I have a couple things I can do, and I might do this next weekend just for something, a little bit of a change-up. I'll finish sleeping. What about the community tab? I can definitely let you guys know on the community tab. Trying to think anything else. I will be testing some of these batteries to see if they're any good, but more than likely I'll probably just be throwing them out because they're pretty old, so I'll just start fresh with batteries. Any suggestions you have for games for me to play, you can definitely leave them down below, but I think so far everyone's been enjoying Pokemon Emerald, so I'll just continue with this series. Usually I like streaming at like 5 o'clock just because it works with the schedule usually, so hopefully 5 o'clock works around 5 o'clock Eastern works for you guys. That's usually about what I'll do, but again, I'll keep you up to date on what days I'll be able to stream. And depending on if I'm off, because some weeks I get off on Saturdays and some weeks I have to work on Saturday mornings, so I'll keep you up to date on everything. Will I do an unboxing of a Game Boy? I have an unboxing of a Game Boy DMG on my YouTube already. I have the box of it over here. I've had it for years back on eBay, and this is complete, by the way. This sucker was $75 because the system didn't work. I think it had battery corrosion. I fixed it, and it turned on. So I bought a box Game Boy for $75 10 years ago. But I do have the video up on my channel if you do want to check that out. If I ever find a Game Boy that comes with its box, like a Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, that sort of thing, I definitely may try and grab one. 2 p.m. Yeah, 2 p.m. Yep, that's about right. But I will catch you guys sometime this coming week, and we will continue with some more